Hi, it's Chris at the Quilter's Nook, back for another Studio 180 Technique Series project. And today we are going to work on the combination unit. And this is the combination unit, so this is what we're going to end up doing. And in your instructions, she gives you all the details on how to make this. So it is in your instructions that go with your tool. Normally, when you see this unit, the instructions will tell you to cut 2 quarter square triangles and a half square triangle and fit them together just beautifully. I don't know about you, but I can't do that. But now we can, and let me show you how. So this technique starts off with a half square triangle. So we're going to start off with our half square triangle like we did 2 weeks ago. And we're going to make it, and that's what it's going to look like. And we are not going to trim it down yet. We're just going to leave it the size that it is. And we're going to take a third piece that's going to be for our large triangle. And we're going to mark on the back of, no, let's not. Let's do this. Let's do it this way. We're going to put this half square triangle that is pre-done, and we're going to set it on top of our square that will end up being our large triangle. Yes, it's bigger, but it's the same size that we started off with in our half square triangle. So when your fabric requirements would be 3 squares the same size. Okay, we're going to take that and we're going to put our magic wand corner to corner again, and we're going to draw on both sides on the back of our half square triangle. Okay, we're going to pin it in place, and we're going to sew on both of those lines. All right, when you cut them apart, you're going to end up with 2 combination units. And I'm going to show you on just one size here. This is what you're going to end up with, because we're going to press to our large triangle. Okay, when we go to trim this guy up, we're going to use our Tucker trimmer. Again, we're going to trim to 4.5 inches. You can do this one of 2 ways. This is how I like to do it. I like to take my 4.5 inch sizing guide and put it on my long diagonal. And then I will scoot it over so that my common diagonal hits on my half square triangle pieces. Okay, you see that? So you've got a diagonal line here, and you've got a diagonal line here. Again, you have room to trim all the way around. And we're going to trim those guys up. And we're going to turn it around. Put our 4.5 inch square up lines on the outside edge. And when you do that, you've got your common diagonal still going through your 2 colors, and your sizing guide going on your long seam. Everything still matches up. Let's trim those, and you'll have a nice little combination unit. Your other one will look like this. So they're mirror imaged. So if you look at what we started off with, the rust was on this side, and then when you turn it around, you would have the rust on the other side. So you get mirror image blocks. So when you put these together, you could put them together like that. You could put them together like that. You could put them together so you have all your colors going in opposite directions. You could put them together, let's see, you can put them together like this and like in a nice border. So there's a lot of nice little things that you can do with these units. So these are called combination units. And that's our third technique. Okay, not too shabby. Come on in, let me show you how to do this. I think you'll enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. Next week, we're going to do non-mirrored combination units, a little bit different. All right, we'll see you next week. Have a great day.